Hi everyone, how are you today? Or do you have mature skin like me? Are you over 60 like me? It won't be long before I'll be over 60. I'm actually 67 and hi, my name is Peggy and I'm so glad you're here with me today. I am your Seint 3D makeup artist, which just means that I have been trained to put on and to demonstrate Seint cream makeup. Am I a professional makeup artist? No, not by a long shot. I am a housewife. Well, used to be. I am a stay-at-home grandmother, that sort of thing. I am 67 years old and I love Seint cream makeup. You need one palette, see how small this is, to do your entire face, and one brush or one perfector sponge. Your choice. So let's get started. Seint is a 3D makeup, which only means that it makes your face three-dimensional, because let's face it, our faces are not flat. So we're just going to, hi everybody, so glad you're here. So we're going to put some of this contour, because you start with a contour shade, and we are going to just put it on the hard parts of our face. Now, does this look silly and foreign to anything we've ever done before? Yes. Is it going to be great? Yes. Hang with me. So we're going to feel for that cheekbone. You feel the roundness of the bone, and you want to start right at the corner of the eye and go up towards the ear. Now, you can make it as wide as you like. I love contour since I've learned how to use it. I didn't even know what contour was until about a year and a half ago. So then we're going to come over here, feel for that cheekbone, start right about the corner of the eye, and just go up towards the top of the ear. There we go. When I found contour, I was like, oh my goodness. What contour does is it gives depth and definition to the face because it defines it. So we're going to come to we did the forehead, we did the cheekbone, which again is hard parts of our face. Now we're going to come to the jawbone, which is another hard part of our face. I have jowls, so I'm going to start right where that little fatty part is and go right up towards my ear. Do you see how that gave my jawline more of a distinct look? Let's face it, my chisel days are over. I mean, gone in the past. So now let's come to the other side. We're going to go right where that jaw, the jowl right there, that little fatty piece, and go right along the jawbone, right up towards the ear. Then you see these two divots I have due to the jowls, to make them less noticeable, and to also make this turkey neck that I have less noticeable, I'm going to start at one divot and go under my neck and connect it to the other. I know this is so different from anything we've ever done. I am as jaw-dropping as you are when I saw this for the first time, but hang with me, it gets better. So now I'm just going to use my pinky to get a little bit of contour on it. Rub my pinkies together, have them touching right at the bridge of my nose, and come right down. We are contouring the nose. Now what's left we can put underneath the bottom lip to give us a little more of a pouty look. What could be more fun? Then we're going to move to the next shade that is still part of your foundation, called a brightening shade or our concealer. What we do with concealer is put it on the parts of our face that we want to brighten and we want the light to catch. So we're going to go the center of the forehead between the eyebrows, come right down the center of the nose. Now look what that did to my nose. It made it more elongated and it made it narrower. The things you can do now with makeup, with putting the right shade in the right spot, strategically placing, is amazing. So we're just going to catch the Cupid's bow and we're going to catch the center of the chin. Then we're going to come over and catch the corner of the eyes. Now I have crepe skin under my eyes. I'm not going to put concealer underneath them because all it's going to do is make it look that much more noticeable. What we're trying to do is camouflage to where it's not as noticeable. So let's come to the corner of the eye and we're going to put a little bit there. and a little bit there. It's all going to come together in the blending. You're going to see. It's not going to look this ridiculous forever. Now we move to the next highlight that Seint uses, which is going to be the shade that is the closest to the natural color of your skin. So I'm going to dip into my Hazel, is the name of the shade, and I'm just going to hit the cheeks and then hit like where the bearded area would be if I were a man. And again, we're not using a whole lot of product because less is more, and this is cream. Now we're going to use this as a filler shade on the forehead and fill in between the contour. Then we have our main highlight, then our brightening highlight. There you go. We're done with placement. Now you also, in your little palette to start with, will get a lip and cheek of your choice. I love fall colors. I love oranges. So today I'm going to use a shade called Tropicana, and we're just going to put it right on the cheek, but above where the contour is. Again, over here, right on the cheek, but above where the contour is. Now, it's a lip and a cheek. Can you believe that? Yes, indeed. We're going to put it on the lips as well as the cheeks. There we go. I love this Seint makeup. I have never seen a makeup that I love as much as this cream. What I was using before was either the mineral powder or use this. It's a good liquid, where you just keep piling it on. And what happens, it was settling into every wrinkle I had. To me, it was like not even worth wearing makeup again. Thank you for the hearts. I so appreciate that. It was not even worth wearing makeup again because I really felt older than hopefully I look. So at that point, I started looking for a different type of makeup, hence Seint cream. I love the cream. Now, since it is cream, it does need to be set. So you can do that in two different ways. You can use a setting powder and blend with a dry brush. I like a damp brush, so I use Seint setting spray and I spray my brush. So there you go. I set as I blend. So I'm just going to tap this in just a little bit. Thank you for the hearts. Just a little bit so that it blends in. Now, the lip and the cheek shades you can build. Some of them are bold, and some of them are Barbie pink or pale pink. Some are even nude. We've got something for everyone. Now, here comes the blending. Forget everything you were taught about blending. We're not going to just go to town. We are going to strategically blend as we place. So we're going to start at the jawline, and we're going to just gently swirl. Then drag it down the neck. Now, notice I am not blending it in. I am just spreading it and making it a little bit, not quite so bold, but look at the shadow that's still there. That's what you're looking for, a natural shadow that is going to make your face look that much more defined, that much more narrower, and it just gives a beautiful finish. Now we're going to start with the main shade, and again, this is a little ditty called stippling. So we're just going to stipple, which means we are pressing and placing this makeup, this cream, exactly where we want it to go and where we want it to stay. There we go. Now see, I'm not blending. If you blend it all together, it'll be a muddy mess is what will happen. You want to blend in the strategic places. Now we contoured the nose. You don't want to blend that too much. So we're just going to soft blend a couple of taps. So you see, it's still there. The contour, our contouring is still there, but it's not noticeable. It's not distinct lines like it is here and up here. So we're just going to continue to stipple. Again, we're just stippling this in under the eye. I like to flip my brush around to the domed end, and it fits right in the corners of the eyes. Now, look at that. I have crepe skin under my eye, but it's not settling in. There we go. Here, we're just going to do the same. Just stipple, flip our brush around, and there we go. Just gently blending from section to section, not rubbing it all in together like we were taught back in the day. Okay, here we go. Now, when it comes to the contour, it is a little bit different of a consistency, so I like to just give it a swirl. Again, you need a light hand, not a heavy one. Blend it up into your hairline, because what you want is you want the shadow to be there. Again, not the distinct lines like are on my cheek that have not been blended yet, but you definitely want to leave the shadows, because I have a high forehead and this camouflages it to where it's not as noticeable. Still there? Absolutely, it's still there. Is my turkey neck still there? Yes. But I have a shadow that doesn't make you notice it. That's the key. Now, we're going to just come to the cheek and we're going to stipple up and down twice. Then I'm going to catch the contour and drag the lip and cheek up into my temple. Now, look how pretty that is. The shadow is still there, but there's not the distinct line as there is over here. So let's take care of this side too. There we go. Grab that contour and the lip and cheek and stipple it up. Again, we have the shadows, which is what we want. And we have our blush shade on, or our lip and cheek, and I'm done. I can be ready to walk out the door in 5 minutes or less with this technique. It is so simple to learn. It's scary. It really and truly is in the beginning, but once you learn placement, it is so easy. Now, what is the name of this company? It's Seint with an E, S-E-I-N-T. And how do you get started with it? Well, that's really simple. I'm going to put a number on the screen when I get off of here, and you just send the word or text #match to this number. I'll send you a link. The directions are there to take a makeup-free selfie. Yes, it must be makeup-free. I'd like to color match you to your perfect shades. These 3 shades are color matched to me, so each palette will be custom and color matched to you. Your shades probably won't be the same as mine. So there you go. It's just that simple. So you want to make a change with your makeup. You want your mature skin to look better than it does without makeup on. You want to get that confidence back. Give Seint a try. It has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So really, what do you have to lose? Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate the hearts and everything. Do I blend under the lip? I should. Most of the time, not as much. But yes, you can blend it under the lip too. You do a makeup-free selfie. That's how you send me the picture of yourself. Take your phone. Look into it, again, no makeup, and in front of natural light, not sunlight, natural light by a window. All these directions are on the link. Take your selfie and send it to me, and there you go. There's no obligation. If you send me a selfie, there's no obligation. I color match you for free. You don't have to buy a thing. Everything, it's if you buy, it's up to you. Thank you. If you don't, continue to hang out with me. Thanks so much for joining me today. You be the reason someone smiles, and I will see you next time. Bye.